Hello everyone, and welcome back to another AFK Journey video. In this video, we're going to be recapping the top teams for the Midnight Harvester, Primal Lord, and actually sharing with you one newish team, which is the actual top team, and this is the one I've hit my top score with. It is a Baelran team, but it is a different formation than what we have seen before. Okay, I'm going to lead it off with the free-to-play team. The free-to-play Mauler team is doing pretty well. It almost hit 38 trillion for me at maximum level and maximum equipment, just to put things into perspective. This is the team formation, and formation IDs for these teams I'll leave in the description of this video as well, so you guys can easily copy them down. But I did make a dedicated video for this free-to-play team, because this is a really good option for players who are lacking other Celestial Hypogeans. Pink Trin on the right, Blue Trin on the left, Smoky Gallo on the Stellar Bond, Mikola in the back right. And as for the charms, you're going to have Arcane onto Mikola, Sorcerer on the Twins, Blaster onto Galahad, Recovering onto the Smoky, and then Mystic onto Hugin, which are important, and Recovering Smell. And that is going to be it. Very good free-to-play friendly team. Now, there are some solo contests. I guess solo contests can be in quotation marks because they are using another Celestial Hypogean, whether it be Reinier or Phraesto. However, they can work even at lower copies of contests, and potentially even at lower copies of the other hero, like the Reinier here, for example. However, this is the first team we have to show you. This hit 41.5 trillion at maximum level. It isn't a bad option as a solo contest team. You have the Pink Trin on the right being swapped by the Reinier and Blue Trin on the left. And as for the charms, it's pretty much the standard charms. Arcane onto Contess, the Mystic onto Reinier, Blast onto Galahad, and Sorcerer onto Twins, and Mystic onto Hugin. And by the way, I have refined the Galahad charms. That will be a priority because she is in all the 12 Primal Lord teams basically. And Resonating Spell as well. And make sure you max out your Phantom. That is also going to make a difference. So that is what we have for those teams. Now, we have another solo contest, which is quite a lot better. It is with Phraesto. However, it can be run at one copy of Phraesto as well. One copy of Phraesto should work here. But maybe the score obviously won't be as high because having him built is contributing to the damage score. But you have the real Phraesto in front of the Blue Twin and the Pink Trin on the left. And as for the charms, it's the standard charms again. This is going to be Arcane onto Contest, Sorcerer on the Twins, Blaster onto Galahad, Sorcerer onto Phraesto, and Mystic Charms onto Hugin with Resonating Spell. So this is going to be a good solo contest team. This is technically the best solo contest team out there. Now, the teams after this are going to be combo teams of Contess and Aliceth or Contess and Baelran. This is mainly for if you have Aliceth or Baelran built. However, people have even said that these teams are sometimes working, and I've made it clear in the other video we made, which is that Aliceth at one copy, Contess at one copy, they're still working. So this first version here of Aliceth Contest, this is more catered towards if you have a Mythic Plus or Supreme Ascension Contest. However, that being said, honestly, if no matter what level of upgrade contest you have, you should try both of the teams. Basically, you're going to have this Aliceth team and then the other Aliceth Contest team. Try both of them, see which one is better for you. It'll be very apparent very quickly which is the better option for you. But basically, these Aliceth teams can work at low copies Contest and low copy Aliceth. That's just the interesting thing about these teams, and they may still even be the best for you. Hugin in front of Gala, you guys, Blue Trin on the right, Pink Trin on the left, and challenges are going to be standard, Arcane Aliceth, Sorcery Twins, Blast Galahad, Arcane on the Contest, and Mystic on Hugin with the Resonating Spell. Now the thing is, if you have a fully built up Contest, or even if you have a one copy Contest, this team formation is probably better for you. However, you can try both of them. That's why we're including both in the video. But generally speaking, for a fully built Contest or even low copy Contest, this formation is the one you want to go with. It can even potentially work at low copy, one copy Aliceth if needed. But yeah, this is the team comp. Pink Trin on the right, Blue Trin on the left, Skycross Phantom, and both are going to be buffing up the Galahad. That is why the positioning is as such. And you're going to have Resonating Spell, standard charms on everyone, Arcane Aliceth, Arcane Contest, Sorcery on the Twins, Blast onto Galahad, and Mystic onto Hugin. Now you're going to notice that these teams are not going to be scoring as high as the Baelran teams. If you look at it for maximum level, equal investment, maximum equipment, because those are all the factors which are basically making a fair test, then you're going to see that at this high level cap, Baelran is quite decently outperforming Aliceth is a 1.5 and potentially up to 2 trillion damage difference between the teams. And yeah, so once your Baelran is around 1170, like your resonating level, Baelran should be outperforming Aliceth, assuming your equipment is equal amongst the two. But they're going to be both close, so yeah, you can run either. But then on your maximum, on your final day with your maximum level, Baelran is ideally what you want to run. Now, there are two different teams here, as you guys can see. This is going to be the Baelran. This is the Baelran team to run if you have a Supreme or Mythic Plus Contest. This is the team from Aimer, and generally speaking, if you have Mythic Plus or Supreme Contest, this is the better version of the Baelran team. Baelran still will be outperforming Aliceth if your resonating level is high enough. But yeah, blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Gala on the Stellar Bond. And the charms are going to be standard inside onto Baelran. I did refine them because, yeah, he's a major damage dealer for Primal Lord. You have Sorcery Charms on the Twins, Arcane onto Contess, Blast onto Galahad, and Mystic onto Hugin. So this is for if you have a Supreme or Mythic Plus level of Contest. If you have a Supreme Plus Contest, or if you have a 1 copy Contest, low copy Contest, or Supreme Plus Contest, this is the new overall top team. It looks very similar to the previous Baelran team I've shown you. However, there's a subtle difference which is making it better for people by basically having the blue turn on the right and pink turn on the left. Before it was the opposite. And so this is the new and improved top team. This is the one that I hit 48.7 trillion damage with. And yeah, it is the top performer consistently. Hugin in front of Gala, Baelran in the back right, Resonating Swell. This is generally if you have the Supreme Plus Contest or 1 copy, low copy Contest, you can run this team. But yeah, that's basically it. You have Inside Charms on Baelran, Arcane onto Contest, Sorcery on the Twins, Blast onto Galahad, and finally Mystic Charms onto Hugin. And that is it. That was a full rundown of all the top performing teams. Now all it will take is for you to continue leveling up your resonating level, making sure you're getting the charms and also refining them on whatever is going to be your top team option, and then also maxing out your equipment is going to be important, or at least maxing out the equipment for the heroes which you're running. So for example, if you're running, obviously everyone's running Galahad in one of these teams, you want to max out your attack equipment, which is the first 4 slots. The first 4 slots here, 1 all the way up to the hat, they give attack, but the first 3 are the most important because they give more attack. So that is what you have for the mages. For the supports, you want to have attack, especially if you're running Contest or if you're running Smokey, Hugin, whatever. And those are the first 3 slots. So the first 3 slots are what you want because those are the ones which give you attack. If you're running Baelran, you'll want everything. Baelran, unfortunately, is stat hungry. He wants health, which comes from the final 3, basically, item slots. But he also wants attack, which come from the first 3 item slots, and attack speed and things like that. So Warrior will want everything. If you're running Aliceth, you'll want the first 4 slots because those give attack. The first 4 slots here. And that's basically it. So hopefully this is helpful. Good luck getting your top score in the Midnight Harvest of Primal Lord. There haven't been any major developments in teams apart from this, and probably these teams are going to just be the top all the way up until the end of the Primal Lord. However, I will obviously update you guys if any other team comes out, and also maybe towards the end of the Primal Lord, I will again talk about, you know, the min-maxing tips. For example, maxing your resonating level, maxing your equipment. But I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but also like refining your charms and things like that. So hopefully this is helpful. If there's any other team working for you, you can feel free to share that in the comment section. That is always appreciated. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.